fucking hate playing with fucking kids.
Throws it down! Westbrook blocked by James. James on the break and the finish. Battier hits another three. Alley-oop to James.
What is up, Wink Nation? It's your boy, Wink NRP, back with another video. You know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. Today, I have a 1 in a million build. This is a build that I stumbled upon on a whim, trying to do something funny, and it ended up being super viable. Now, this build is stupid. It's a Charles Barkley build. And yes, it is 6'6". So, without further ado, here we go. Let's get into it. Vitals, Charles Barkley. Power forward. This is important because if you go center, you can't get as short as you need to be Chuck, to be the round mound of the freaking rebound. All right, with handedness, you're going to go right, jersey number, doesn't matter, totally up to you. Height, like I said, 6'6". You might go, NRP, what in the world? Promise you, 6'6", all you need to be. But what about 7'3" centers? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Weight, 251. You want to be 251 because that gives you enough strength to bang out with the bigs down low. This year, if you know anything about 2K, people do not care about strength, and that's where you can get them. If you can get strength and vert, you are going to be a problem in the paint. Wingspan, 7'3". Off rip, you can see this is not a shooting build. If you want to try to shoot with this build, you are sorely in the wrong spot. However, you can make a shooting version of this build. It is just not as good because you cannot finish. This is the finishing version of this build, and it is a good one. Burly, you can do whatever body shape you'd like, but if you edit it, it's not going to look like Charles Barkley. So I'd go burly. Something about big, wide shoulders is a good problem down low. All right, now, 77 for your close shot, 60 for your driving layup. Driving dunk is an 80 to get a little bit of finishing down low, and standing dunk, 99. The reason this is important is because you're going to get a lot of offensive rebounds with this build. You are going to get a lot of offensive rebounds, and what are you going to do? You're just going to go right back up with it. So, offensive rebounds, killer. So go right back up, standing dunk, 99. Post control, you are going to get an 87, which is clutch because that gives you Hall of Fame back down punisher. That is a problem. Hall of Fame drop stepper, problem. Hall of Fame fast twitch, Hall of Fame rise up, and Hall of Fame giant slayer, and you're going to come out of here with 21 finishing badges. Plus, you know, you could add your extra badges to the finishing if you wanted to. If you got to level 40 and you got those extra badges, I've got 7 of them. I chose to put mine on defense. You know, you can switch it up. You can see what you want to do. All right. Mid-range, you got a 38. Not going to do anything for you. 3-point, you got one more than a minimum. You got a 26. Really not going to do that much for you. Free throw, 63. This is important. People think you need a really high free throw this year. Not true. For free throws, all you need is a 60. Throw Michael Jordan on that bitch, and you are good to go. Michael Jordan is the way. It is the move. If you guys don't shoot with the Michael Jordan free throw, what are you doing? Secret about this build, you could actually play point. You could play point with this build. You really could. You could play point. You get that gold needle threader, and then look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. All of your passing badges are Hall of Fame on first tier. All of them. Look at that. Hall of Fame break starter, Hall of Fame post play, Hall of Fame dimer, Hall of Fame floor general, Hall of Fame special to live, and gold grip. Also, my friends, you get silver quick first step. Very important, very important. You get 17 playmaking badges with this build. We've started calling needle threader rocket passer because it does increase the speed, as we have seen. It increases the passing ability, so we call it rocket passer. So 86 on the pass accuracy, ball handle was a 70, speed with ball was a 70. Nothing fantastic, but then again, you are a center basically. You're a power forward, but I recommend you play the center. This is a build you can use with squads, you can use with randoms. Just play that lockup defense. Speaking of defense, here we go. 82 interior defense. That'll get you silver post lock. It is very important. A lot of people don't put up interior defense, and as a big, it is vitally important. So I go 82. Perimeter defense, 86. You'll get that gold menace, so you can still guard the perimeter, and you get Gold Challenger, and that is super important because on the closeout, if you're playing a zone, you can slide to the corner and hit that block on the three ball. You can also contest if you have to slide out on any spot on the perimeter. So you get that Gold Challenger. That is important. Obviously, you can mess around with the defense, give yourself a little bit more. If you take away from your finishing and go all 80s, if you go all 80s on finishing, if you go all 80s on finishing, you can get a 99 perimeter defense and a 99 steal. That is stupid. I have a 98 version of that build. It is goated. The only thing I didn't like about it is it was not consistently finishing under the rim, so I changed up a little bit more to give me some driving dunk and give me some standing dunk a little bit more than I had. I was rocking all 80s, and I did not have post control on that build. So do with that what you will. Steal, you're going to go to 80 because it'll give you that silver interceptor. I find interceptor in the paint is a joke. It is super easy to get steals that way. You do get bronze glove, but I don't know if that's worth the badge points. Bronze glove is not anything crazy, but you will still get bump steals at an 80 steal. That is pretty dope. 80 block, you are going to get that gold chase down, and you get bronze anchor. Now, everyone's saying, but Hall of Fame anchor, gold anchor, silver anchor. Yes, don't sleep on bronze anchor. The amount of times I jump up and someone goes to dunk and it is a hummed dunk, I might end up on the floor, but bronze pops every time. Bronze anchor is actually pretty stupid, and you combine that with the vertical. As you can see, our vertical, we'll get to that in a second, but it is super, super high on this build. So bronze anchor is really all you need for this build, and it's all you can get because you have an 80 block, and that's max. Offensive rebound is a 93. I find offensive rebounds are goated in this game. People don't use them that much. I don't know why people don't have it high, but if you have it high, that is amazing. So on this build, that is a 93, and defensive rebound is a 99, which is super crazy, folks, because on this build, Hall of Fame rebound, Hall of Fame box, Hall of Fame pogo, and Hall of Fame workhorse are all tier 1. Let me repeat that. Tier 1 for the Hall of Fame badges that you'd want as a center. Like I said, Chase Down Artist is a tier 2. Anchor is a tier 2. Menace is also a tier 2. But ladies and gentlemen, off rip, you are going to be a problem because off rip, you can equip Rebound Chaser, Box Out Beast, and Pogo, which is crazy. You do get 27 defensive badges with this build. If you add your extra badges to defense, like I said, I got 7 badges, so I have 34 defensive badges on this build, which is stupid. So 27 is still really good for the defensive badges, even if you had no extra badges. Go down to the fitness school. Going down to the physicals, we've got speed at an 80, we got acceleration at an 81, so you are a speedy big. You are going to run to those rebounds, you are going to box out faster than anybody else because you are at 80 speed for a center. You are killing it. Also, going back up, you got that driving dunk at an 80. So on the fast break, if you can get out and you're not rebounding for some reason, you are a bucket in the transition because you can outspeed all the 7-3 friends. It is going to be dope. So going down to strength, you're going to be at a 90. If you go any lower, you're going to be remiss because you will not be able to box out these 7-3s. But at 90, a lot of 7-3s go lower on the weight because they're, okay, I'm 7-3. I'm going to be fine. I'm not going to have a problem. If I go mid on the weight, I can get some shooting on a 7-3. Wrong. They are going to get outboarded by a 6'6 center. It is happening, folks. I am outboarding 6'10 up to 7'3. It's crazy. I'm getting 20 board games. I'm getting 15 board games. 90 strength is what you want. And the reason I'm getting so many boards, the reason I'm getting so many blocks, I'm averaging 3 blocks a game with this center. Vertical, ladies and gentlemen. Vertical is a 97. You jump out of the gym, you are jumping everywhere for boards, and it counteracts the fact that you only have an 80 block, and it counteracts the fact that you don't have a 99 offensive rebound, and it counteracts the fact that you're only 6'6", so that's pretty dope. Another thing, stamina, 96. You are going to get a pretty good stamina. A lot of people say, oh, you need 99. Not true. 96 with some boost and some Gatorade is all you need, ladies and gentlemen. You could even go to 95, but as you see, that won't really give you much more than a little more interior defense or a little more driving layup, which doesn't even give you a badge. So I rock 96. Moving on. You don't get that many takeovers with this build. You do get some. You will get interior defense, you will get exterior defense, you will get post scoring, and you will get the glass cleaning takeovers. I usually rock box out wall and paint intimidation. Box out wall helps you swim around and get those boards. Paint intimidation obviously needs no explanation. Now, builder complete, and we'll get to see the comps here in a second. Boom. Elvin Hayes, Aaron Gordon, and Pascal Siakam. Now, you might be saying, wink, these are not the greatest comps. They're not, I agree, but the build, dope. Diamond finisher. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you want to see what this build's about, stick around. Roll 'em! Oh, off the glass! Oh. Oh,